navigation URL. And here we will continue with our case to apply for interaction with the logo, that when the user clicks the logo, he will go to the URL, the web address of do company. As in the previous lesson, we have applied for a code that will make this sprite in channel number 27 invisible, so as we cannot see, because it's now invisible. And what we have to do is to create another sprite. If you check for this file of Yasser, when I click the logo, I have to stop first. When I click the logo, I cannot find it in a separate layer, maybe, or I cannot simply reach this sprite. Here is a technique to add for a button area. It's to create an empty rectangle. This rectangle doesn't have a fill or a stroke border. And now it's added here in channel number 28. We can put it here, for example. And we can apply for the basic interactions we learned before, that we can add for the different events when we create a new behavior for URL link, for example, its URL. We can add for on mouse enter, and what we want to apply is when mouse enters the logo, we want to display again that sprite that is located in channel number 27. So after we add the basic interactions with the cursor, to change cursor to be finger when mouse enters, we can go first to the movie script, where we can copy this code, sprite 27.visible equal force, copy, and here in the buttons sprite, right click and script, and here we are going to write down our script line. This is the one we have chosen before, on mouse enter, cursor 280 for the finger, and the next line should be the one we have copied, sprite 27.visible equal, and now it should be true. So when the mouse enters the buttons area, here the same sprite will be now visible. Let's check for that. When we play, when the mouse enters the sprite, it's now visible. And as you can see, we want to apply for invisible again when mouse leaves the button. So we have to continue with the script. On mouse down, we can apply for the cursor change to be closed hand. On mouse leave, the cursor will be restored to the arrow. And also in the script, we can write down another line in the on mouse leave event. This line will be sprite 27.visible is again false. Let's try the code. When we play, the sprite is now invisible. When we come to the buttons area, it's visible. If we click, the closed hand will display. When we point outside, two things happen. Number one, the cursor is restored to the arrow, and number two, the sprite of the tooltip is invisible again. And we have a remaining item to apply in this file, in this tutorial file. It's to apply for interactivity to make the button actually going to the URL of the web address of do company. So we can continue to choose on mouse up. On mouse up, the cursor should be finger again, and from the navigation we can choose go to next page. For do, their web address is du.ae. And let's check the web address now. When we play, the tooltips is displaying. Click here to visit our website. And we can click to go to do web address.